Hi, today I'd like to talk about bullion investing. Now, bullion is really key protection when we are investing. And there are a variety of different types of bullion that can be bought. So I'm just going to go through today some of the different types of bullion that I've got. What is bullion investing and what isn't bullion investing? And the very first thing I want to explain about is numismatic coins, because I hear a lot of people say, I've got coins, they've got silver in them. Is this bullion investing? And the answer is no, they're not bullion investing. As an example, I don't have a numismatic coin because I'm not a numismatic coin collector. But if I were to take an ordinary coin like this, and it said that it's got maybe 25% silver or something like that, that is not bullion investing. Okay, if there was any value on that coin, the value would be based on collector's value. So collectors would be saying that I like that coin, I will offer you so much money for it. Okay, so that is a collector market which is determining a value of a coin. On the other hand, if we were to look at this is a Britannia coin. It is a silver 1 troy ounce coin. It is 999% pure silver and it is bullion grade. Now the Britannia, I'm not sure how clear that's coming up for you to see. The Britannia is a legal currency in the UK. We have the maple leaf, if you can see that one, and the maple leaf is legal currency in Canada. This is minted in Canada. I have here as well the American eagle. Okay, so this is legal tender in America. So as you can see, these coins are totally different to this sort of coin which says I've got 25% silver in it. These are pure silver. Okay. Silver is a commodity that is traded on the markets, and it has value to it. There are lots of different metals. You've got gold and silver are the major ones that most people will easily recognize. Then there's palladium, platinum, copper, lead, tin. There is a whole host of different metal commodities. And each trades at a different value, second by second. If you go on somewhere like Kitco, which is an internationally recognized company for gold and silver, they have all the data that goes back for years and years on what the prices have historically been. They will give you up to the minute prices which are called spot prices. Okay, then the traders of the bullion will have their markup on it, so you can see exactly what the spot price is, and then when you go to buy you have to pay a premium for it. Now if it's silver, most countries tend to charge a VAT on silver because silver is actually a consumable. So if there is a value added tax, or some countries call it VAT, some call it GST, I think it was, we used to call it in New Zealand. They're taxes that the governments put on services and products, well, silver is a consumable and it does attract that. So it depends on what it is in your country as to how much extra you end up paying for it. Now, we touched slightly on numismatic coins, and many people like the look of coins, so they collect them. And bullion is no different, because there are coins that are available within bullion. And I have a selection here to show you. So this one, this is Captain America, the Marvel ones. Now, when I bought this, in UK, I bought this around about £20, and it was released just before the last of the Marvel movies, Endgame, came out. And as soon as that movie was released, this went up in value, and it went up nearly £10 in value. Okay, that's what a collector coin can do. It has the bullion value because it is a bullion grade coin, but it also has a collector's value. Now, if you had something like Spider-Man, which I don't have, I wasn't able to get one, but there was a bit of friction between Marvel and Sony for a little while, and as a result of that, only a limited number of Spider-Man coins were were minted, I should say. And as a result of that, as soon as the friction started, Spider-Man coins are shot up to over £100. There was still only the bullion value in it, but the collector's value made it worth over £100. So some of the coins that we've got, I have here Black Panther. So as you can see, it's just a silver bullion coin, but it's numismatic. And what other coins do we have? If you are a Star Wars fan, you can collect coins like this, which is Darth Vader. Okay, so you can see that there are all types of coins. Egyptian history, Queen's lore, there's all sorts of stuff. And every country does its own types of collections. So I know that if you get Chinese bullion, they do a lot of panda collections. If you went to New Zealand, they do their specific coins. Australia do koala bear coins. There is a massive collection of coins. So that's the silver. I mentioned that there are other types of coins, collections. This one, if you can just see this, put it forward for you. I don't know, I'll try and get the best light so you can see that. That is a copper coin, copper bar. Now, when I bought that, it was worth about 50 cents, and the last time I checked it, it was about $4.50. So it shows you how much the copper goes up. But copper fluctuates again. It is a consumable, so it fluctuates depending on what the demand is for the silver and for the copper, and what is actually happening in the markets at the time. This one, if I can get that up close for you to see, is a gold bar. Now, gold is quite often the one that most people recognize as a investment. And bullion, again, you can buy it in coins, you can get it in bars. This little bar, as you can see, judging by the size, it's not much bigger than the size of my fingernail. Okay. And as I'm recording this video, this bar would cost you £65 to buy. Okay, so the demand for gold and silver is quite high at the moment. This is going up. And again, it's on the market. The price fluctuates during the day, and you can get the current information generally off any bullion trader or off the Kitco sites. This is a 1 gram bar, so it is quite a tiny bar, but it just to give you an idea of the difference between what a numismatic coin is and what bullion grade investment is. And it is totally different. If you're going to buy bullion as an investment, make sure that you buy from someone who is a reputable bullion trader and someone who will buy the bullion back from you if you want to sell it back. Okay. Bullion is a long-term investment, so you are holding on to it for years. It's like any investment, it goes in a cycle, and the cycle can be a very long period. So don't go into gold thinking, oh, I'm going to make my money in a week or 2 weeks. That doesn't happen. You hold it for years, and the same with silver. So just a quick recap. If you like collector's coins, you've got ones like these. This is a Thor one. If you are into not fancy coins, but you just want a basic investment one, then you get a currency coin. Which currency you get is very much up to you. You make the choice and you just get what you prefer. Okay, so that's a little bit about bullion. So if you're going to do any investing, we use bullion to protect our investing. So when bullion is going up, other investments tend to be coming down. And when we think bullion is at a high, we sell, and that gives us cash to buy the other investments, which are down low. Okay, so bullion is a hedge against what is happening in the economy. So go and get yourself some bullion and start investing.